Now I am going to explain you very short answer questions from Junior Intermediate 2024 previous year question paper. First question: what is physics? Physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of the basic laws of nature and their applications in different phenomena. Second question: how can systematic errors be minimized or eliminated? So, the systematic errors can be minimized by three things: by selecting a better instrument with a higher resolution, and second one, avoiding personal bias in taking readings, and third one, by improving the experimental techniques. Third question: two forces of magnitude 3 units and 5 units act at 60 degrees with each other. What is the magnitude of their resultant? So, given that P is 3 units and Q is 5 units and theta is 60 degrees, and whenever we substitute in the cos theta, it will be 1 by 2. So, what is the magnitude of resultant R formula? That is under root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. When you substitute PQ and cos theta values here, 3 square plus 5 square, 2 into P value 3, Q value 5, and cos theta value is 1 by 2. 2 and 2 will be cut. And now 9 plus 25 plus 15, the total it is 49, and the root of 49 is 7 units. Next. Fourth question. A horse has to exert a greater force during the start of motion than later. Explain. So before starting the motion, horse has static friction and later it will be converted into kinetic friction. So we know that static friction is more than kinetic friction, that is Fs greater than Fk. Hence, horse has to exert a greater force during the start of the motion than later. And fifth question: what is the principle behind carburetor of an automobile? So the principle is actually Bernoulli's principle works behind the carburetor of an automobile. And this answer is enough. If you want to extend, you can also write the working. What is the working? The carburetor of automobile contains a nozzle through which air flows with a high speed. So that is the reason why the carburetor, it provides the correct mixture of air to fuel necessary for combustion. Sixth question: why liquid drops and bubbles are spherical in shape? Due to surface tension, the raindrops and water bubbles are spherical in nature. The reason behind it: for a given volume, spherical shape has minimum surface area. So, liquid drops attain spherical in shape. Distinguish between heat and temperature. What is heat and what is temperature? So, heat is a form of energy and temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness. Heat can flow from higher temperature to lower temperature, but temperature cannot flow from one place to another place. CJS units for the heat is calorie and SI units for heat is joules. And CJS units for temperature is Celsius and SI units for the temperature is Kelvin. And a calorimeter is used to measure heat and thermometer is used to measure temperature. Eighth question: why utensils are coated black and why bottom of utensils are made up of copper? Here, black bodies are actually good absorbers of heat. So, black coated utensil absorb heat quickly. And the second one, copper is a good conductor of heat. We know that. So, copper bottom utensils absorb heat slowly, but it promotes the distribution of heat over the bottom of vessel for uniform cooking. And ninth question. When does a real gas behave like an ideal gas? At a low pressure and high temperature, a real gas behaves like an ideal gas. And last question, 10th. State Dalton's law of partial pressures. So, total pressure P of a mixture of an ideal gas is equal to sum of partial pressures. Here the formula P is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus and so on. And where P1, P2, P3 are partial pressures.